Good afternoon. I'm Scott Mueller with S&J Hardware, and today I'm going to show you how to remove a follower from a dimpled magazine tube. A lot of newer shotguns, like the new Remingtons, the new Stevens shotguns, they have dimples in the magazine tube, which makes it hard to get the factory follower out of the magazine tube. So today I'm going to show you what I do to make that process a little easier. So first thing I'm going to do is take off the magazine cap, and this is a Stevens Model 320, so it does have a spring retainer in it. I'm also wearing safety glasses. You wouldn't want to get a spring in your eye or anything like that. So I'm taking off the magazine tube cap, and then this is the retainer, so I'm going to push this down and turn it with my finger until I can find a spot where it'll release all the way. Here it is. So this is the magazine spring, and this is the retainer. This is the magazine spring coming out of the tube. And there is the factory follower in here. Now there's two dimples on this magazine tube, and we have to find a way to get that follower out and get it past these dimples. So I'm just going to take off the barrel as well to make it a little easier. So then I'm just going to be dealing with the magazine tube. So I'm going to tip the gun upside down first, and now that got the follower to slide down here. And what I do is I like to use a little spring pressure from the inside the tube, pushing on the existing follower to make it easier to get out. So I'm going to take the factory magazine spring here. I'm going to hold down the shell lifter, and then I'm going to start this spring going in there. And I'm going to just keep pushing this spring all the way in the magazine tube. And then I'm going to apply some pressure with the spring, and at the same time I'm going to reach in here with my finger and try to pivot that follower until I get those notches to line up. And they lined up, and then here's the factory follower, so it came out. It would have been more difficult without this spring. This spring was pushing on the follower, and then I had to pivot the follower until these grooves lined up with the dimples, and then it slid right out. So that's what I would do. And then you could just keep pushing the magazine spring all the way in and take it the rest of the way out this way. So again, that's the easiest way to get the follower out of a magazine tube, especially if it's dimpled. You're applying some pressure to it so you can find where it needs to be, and then it'll slide out on its own. A lot of times it's impossible to pull it out with your fingers because the dimples are a little bit too tight. Again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, email me at sales@sjhardware.us.